What's up everyone? In this video, well first off, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you clicking on it and hitting play. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to go there and subscribe. Stay tuned for new videos. I release a new video every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if I have any in the queue that, I want to release, it'll most likely be Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Tuesday and Friday, both at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And let's get into the video. So in this video, I'm going to be going over how to use, how to use iPad Pro for lettering. The size that I have is the 10.5 inch, and I have the Apple Pencil. I want to first talk about why getting an Apple Pencil is worth it. When I first got my iPad Pro, I said, you know what, I'm not going to buy an Apple Pencil because I do not want to spend $100 on a stylus. And little did I know that made such a big difference when I just took the dive and went ahead and got it. So getting the Apple Pencil for the iPad Pro, it's one of the best things that you could do if you decide that you want to venture into doing lettering on iPad Pro. Also, another good thing is if you do a lot of, sketching and you're just burning through paper, let me use a different term. If you're using a lot of paper, burning, just my vernacular terminology that I use. And iPad Pro is definitely a good way to use less paper. And what is the next topic? A lot of things that I didn't know when I first got my iPad Pro and wanted to get into using ProCreate, which we're going to talk about today as well. I did not know the importance of getting a screen protector. This is what works for me. I don't think you could see it, have a screen protector on my iPad, and the reason why is because I wasn't one to be using my iPad Pro without protecting the screen. Same as my iPhones, I always have those screens protected as well. And excuse me again. And putting a screen protector avoids you pressing down too hard with your Apple Pencil and scratching the screen. Even though the nib on the Apple Pencil, let me take it out so you can see, it is rounded. And also, let me grab the case. It is Apple Pencil case, as you see, and as it says here. Open it up, everything inside. So you're going to get an extra tip, and this is the charging piece. If you guys want me to do more in depth, and Apple Pencil comes in here, then you have all your standard stuff, like with 1 year warranty, a bunch of stuff really that nobody reads. And charging Apple Pencil, it charges super quick. Let me show you some of my early work here in ProCreate. ProCreate, this is a app, I believe it is $4.99 from the App Store, and you're able to illustrate, paint, what else, edit photos. There's so much you could do in this app, and the investment is really worth it. I definitely recommend it if you want to get into doing digital work, or if you've been thinking about it. Like, for example, this right here is one of the pieces that come preloaded in ProCreate. Really it's like a representation showing you what is capable. And you can mark on it as well, but I am not going to. It's like, just look at that detail. This is digital. It's just incredible. Incredible to see the amount of detail that you could get. Alright, so let me get into doing a piece and going over some things to make it much easier. In ProCreate, you'll have, hold on, let me set this up. Oh, almost broke the tip. Do not want to do that. That's one thing I feel that could be a bit better with the Apple Pencil. Alright, it doesn't matter. Alright, so here, once you open up ProCreate, I have some settings that I put in. One is Instagram stories, because if you follow me on Instagram, I post a free wallpaper, and a lot of these, I believe, would not be set for printing. So we've got screen size, which would be the size of your iPad screen, clipboard. All these are in pixels. You have to create new ones and specify if you want it to be in inches or pixels. In 4K, A4, we don't use A4 in the US. And I just have some settings like 4:6 photo, printing, 8.5 by 11, then Instagram stories. The way to edit the settings is to swipe left and hit edit. And then here you'll have DPI, width, height. A lot of this stuff is very, very awesome to see. So that was just a little quick run through that. And now let me get into on how to use ProCreate for lettering and how I went about learning. Okay, so now we are going to create a reflection from the sun. You know, finally in this video I have excellent lighting. So we're just going to hit the plus. My iPad has like a slight tilt to it because of the case. Or, you know, really I could just have it flat like that. So we're just going to do screen size because this is just for demonstration purposes. In ProCreate there are so many possibilities, and that is no joke. You will tend to think, oh my goodness, I do not know what colors to use, because this is the color wheel and there's unlimited amounts that you could do, but that all comes with personal taste and practice. So with using ProCreate, this is the newest version. You're gonna have your brushes. A lot of these brushes are ones that I've found online. There's a lot of tutorials on how to create your own if you want to do that, or you could download a free brush and then edit it to your specifications on how you like it. So I'm going to use, let's see here, let me use one that you will have on the newest version of ProCreate. So the way to approach it is it's similar to paper but digital, and your hand is resting on glass. As you see, I don't have one of the gloves, you know, to prevent smudging. So Apple Pencil is pressure sensitive. The harder you press, the thicker the strokes are going to be. And one quick thing, if you're not good with paper, using an iPad Pro is not going to make it any better, because if you can't, it's, how do you say, it is similar to what the designer Milton Glacier said about graphic design to I forgot what it was, but this is not gonna make your work any better if you're not good on paper first. So I recommend getting good on paper first, and then getting an iPad Pro if you want to make that investment. Alright, so you could just do it freehand. And cool thing about Procreate is it's so versatile. And once you get the pressure down, it makes it so much easier. You know, learning the shortcuts, like 3 fingers is to redo, 2 is to undo, and it is amazing. Alright, so that was my little run through of Procreate. Hopefully it helped you. Also, let me tell you something else. Download a grid brush. I have square grid, dot grid, lines, normal X height 65 degrees, 80 degrees, and a tall X height of 65 degrees. So make sure to download some grid brushes so you won't have to save a photo on your iPad and then have to import it and then make it bigger and all that crap. So hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Make sure to check out all my social media, and I'll see you next time.